Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Mike Young with another video. And today I'm going to be talking about setting yourself up for success for this Q4 season. And that way, if any restrictions, disablements, any ad rejections happen, you're able to get right back into the game and keep scaling up throughout the rest of the year. Now, as you can see right now, my store is currently at $1,200 in sales. This is the same store that I shared in my last couple of YouTube videos, a new product. However, using the same strategy in those last videos. So if you haven't caught those already, go ahead and watch those. But today we're going to be talking about your Q4 setup. All right. So let's jump into it. So the first thing you guys need to understand is that Facebook does not care about your feelings. Facebook doesn't care about how much money you're making. Facebook doesn't care about how much money you're spending. They don't care. All right. So you need to make sure that you set yourself up so that way, if anything does happen on Facebook, you're able to get right back into the game. So the things that I'll recommend that you guys need to have is at least 2 Facebook profiles, 2 to 4 verified business managers, and at least 5 ad accounts. Now I'm going to explain each one in a second. The reason why you need at least 2 Facebook profiles is this. Sometimes when you're scaling up on Facebook, and if anything happens to your personal Facebook account, if you don't have another account added to your business manager as a user on your business manager, you essentially will lose your business. You won't be able to log back into your profile, obviously, and you're going to lose your business manager. You're going to lose your ad account, and all of the data that you accumulated is gone. So I recommend that you guys have at least 2 Facebook profiles. I'm going to talk about where you guys can get this in a second. All right. The second thing that you're going to need is at least 2 to 4 Facebook business managers verified. Now, I believe you're able to have 4 business managers under one Facebook profile. However, you're not able to verify every single one of them, but I think you can have more than one verified under one profile. But if you have at least 2 verified business managers, you are in the game. And the same exact thing, if one business manager gets restricted, which usually doesn't happen often, like it's usually not the business manager that gets rejected, it's more than likely the ad account or the page or even the pixel. But yeah, you're going to be able to get right back into it. And each business manager has a limit on how many ad accounts that it can create. Now, that's going to bring me to the last point here, is having at least 5 ad accounts. Now, every single business manager has a limit to how many ad accounts that you can create. When you first start off, it's more than likely going to just have 1. Once you get it verified, you're more than likely going to be able to create up to 3, sometimes up to 5, and then you can go up to 10. And I've even seen business managers with 20 ad accounts under the same exact business manager. So again, if you have more than 1 BM, you're going to be able to have more than 1 ad account. And chances are you're going to be able to have more than 10 ad accounts, you know, the more business managers and ad accounts that you have. Now, why is this important to have this set up? Why is it important to have all this stuff set up before anything happens or anything occurs on Facebook? And the same rules apply. And the reason that I said earlier about you getting locked out of Facebook and essentially losing your business, the same rules apply for all of this. If one ad account gets restricted and you don't have another ad account ready, unfortunately, you won't be able to create any new ad accounts under that business manager. And now that business manager is cooked. All right. So you want to make sure you have as many ad accounts that you can on that business manager before you start scaling, before you start doing anything. Because like I said, the moment that your ad account gets restricted, Facebook stops you from being able to create more. Okay. So this is very, very important. Now, where can you guys go to get some of this information that I'm talking about here? And it's going to be Pro Ad Shop. Now, this is not sponsored. I don't know these niggas. These niggas don't know me. So at the end of the day, I'm just putting y'all on some game and some stuff that I actually have used for myself. All right. So proads.shop. I'm pretty sure there's many other platforms that maybe have better assets, better accounts, better business managers, ad accounts, whatever. But as of right now, this is a free plug for all of you guys that are watching this video to go and take advantage of. Now, pro ads, they have basically everything that you're going to need. They sell Facebook profiles. They sell US reinstated profiles. They sell, out of state, out of country profiles. They sell verified business managers, unverified business managers. They sell business managers with ad accounts. Literally everything that you are essentially going to need, they are able to provide you with. Now they do have an entire setup when it comes to, when you purchase a profile, you have to go through their setup to make sure you warm it up. When you purchase a business manager, you have to go through the setup to make sure you warm it up before you start using it to run your ads off of for your products. But just keep that in mind. Once you go through the warm up process, you'll be able to get back in the game and be able to start smooth scaling. Now, like I said, this is not sponsored or anything like that. So use this at your own risk. Use it at your own risk if you decide to go this route with pro ads. Like I said, there's other profiles. Now, a way that you can get all this stuff for free is simply by asking a friend or a family member that doesn't know anything about ecom, doesn't know anything about dropshipping, that is willing to help you out with your business. And usually I'll just be like, hey friend, are you able to allow me to share my business manager with your Facebook profile? So that way, if I get restricted, I'm able to keep running my business, and just go from there. So ask around, ask a friend or a family member if they will allow you to use their Facebook profile. You realistically don't really even have to log into their profile ever. Again, unless something happens to your personal account, but that's about all. Now, the last and final thing, that I'll talk about pretty much is going to be getting yourself an Amex card. All right. The reason why I am recommending getting an Amex card, like I said, this is not a sponsored video. I'm just recommending you guys what I feel like is going to be helpful for you to scale this Q4. Amex is going to help you simply with cash flow. That's what the CF stands for, cash flow. Now, when you are scaling, sometimes shit happens. And by that shit, I mean payment holds or getting, literally payment holds, or even getting a reserve on Shopify where they hold 10 to 20% of your daily revenue, which at a higher scale, 100% causes cash flow issues. But if you have an American Express or whatever type of credit card that you want to use, you're going to be able to keep your momentum going and keep scaling and keep building off of the momentum that you're receiving every single day, and essentially not have to descale or not get outscaled by your competitor that comes and sells the same exact product as you. So you guys can use my link down below to apply for your own Amex. If you've tried to apply for an Amex before and you got denied, I think you want to wait about 30 days before you try again. But when you do try again, I recommend that you guys use someone's link. You guys can use my link to attempt to get another Amex card. And don't quote me if I'm wrong on this, but I believe if you use someone else's link, like a referral code or referral link, you have a higher chance of getting approved and accepted with Amex than if you were to just go directly on their website and apply for the card then and there. So the card that I use is called the Amex Gold card, in which you get points. You get travel points, flight points, car rentals, hotel rentals, you name it. Even cash back as well. So ultimately it's super, super helpful in order to scale with an Amex. This is how you see a lot of us e-commerce entrepreneurs or just other dropshippers in general traveling all the time. They're more than likely scaling their ads with Facebook ads and then using their points to get free flights and free hotels and all of that good nature, anywhere where they want. So you guys take advantage, take action, take advantage of this opportunity. But more importantly, hopefully this video was helpful to, get you guys in the right state of mind, get you guys in the right mindset in order to scale up this Q4 and not let anything hold you back. But this will wrap up the video. Appreciate y'all boys and gals for watching. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Peace.